Welcome back to Dr. Matt's Garden Style. Today we're exploring the stunning floral display by the team from St. Vincent and the Grenadines at the Chelsea Flower Show. Let's jump right into the interview and have a conversation with the team about this magnificent display. Yes.
So the piece is from St. Vincent and the Grenadines. It depicts our volcano, which is called La Soufrière, but we went back to the Kalina language and we named this piece Nakiti Web, and it is a representation of the giver and taker of life. We experienced an eruption in 2021, and before that, 1979. Luckily, in both of those eruptions, no one was killed, because we have better surveillance now than we did in 1902, when a few thousand were killed. And the piece represents the regeneration of life in nature. The volcano takes and it gives, because for the few years following a volcanic eruption, you have very, very fertile soil after the ash fall. Because we're not the type of volcano really like Hawaii. We're more explosive, so we have pyroclastic flows. So this particular area here represents the Rabaca and the Larakai, which are two pyroclastic flows in St. Vincent. And we use trumpet bush here. Trumpet bush is indigenous to the region, and it is also a healing herb. We use it for congestions and colds, and it works. And within that is what we call wild tamarind. Wild tamarind is used for washing down animals to get rid of the ticks and the fleas. It can also be boiled for the heart. The seeds can be used as a sort of coffee. Also, the trumpet bush is a harbinger for bad weather, because we also suffered a catastrophic Hurricane Beryl last year, which was a Category 5. And the Grenadines were most affected. It's the southern part of our nation. During bad weather, when bad weather is approaching, the trumpet bush, which is usually green on this side, that's brown when it's dry, the green leaves are up. But when weather is approaching, they turn over. So they're a harbinger for bad weather. We use the croton here for the fire. And the stones here we brought from home. They're out of the pyroclastic flows. Some of them would have fallen out of the sky. Some of them would have come down in the pyroclastic events and later in the lahars that followed.
I see you used, so is red, is that active flow or with the color? This color I understand, but why did you have so much red on this side? What was the thought
Well,
to that?
it's not one color represents good or evil.
Okay.
So the red on this side is there are a lot of different shades, and we use the croton. The leaves are pointy and symbolic of flames, whereas you have something gentler, because if the volcano doesn't stop right away, it has to cool down. And also on this side here, it's more of a softer flow. But you always have to have a reminder that it's active. It never goes away. You don't refer to them as extinct anymore. The scientists hardly use that. They only use dormant. So it's a good reminder.
How long did it take you to pull together your overall design? This is really beautiful.
Thank you. Well, we started a few months ago collecting the dried pieces, and we shipped them via the geese boat from St. Vincent. It's the old banana boat. So it took three weeks to get to the UK. It got here on the 9th, I think. The end of week just before the build-up. And there was no way to get the flowers shipped directly to the UK, so each of us on the team had to check them as extra luggage in boxes. So that was quite a challenge. Our team leader is the actual head of state, the Governor General, Dame Susan Duggan. It was her idea to bring St. Vincent back to Chelsea.
Okay.
Because we hadn't competed since 1989, or should I say exhibited since 1989. And there were 5 of us that came up from St. Vincent and several volunteers in the UK of Vincentian heritage. We got silver gilt.
Wonderful.
So just a little under gold. So we're very happy. Everything you see here came from St. Vincent.
Everything. Okay.
Everything.
Everything came from St. Vincent.
Everything.
Oh, that is beautiful. You brought all these beautiful flowers in.
Yes, and these wooden pieces, some of them are driftwood, some of them would have been bleached by the volcano.
Right.
And we also collected those from the Rabaca River, which is the dry river, the pyroclastic area.
The wood came from St. Vincent.
Yes, the vines,
Yes.
the wood, the coconut brooms, and it was a collaborative effort. So some are from actual nurseries, some are from gardens, some are from the wild.
So did the head of state, did she have the opportunity to come here as well?
Yes, she helped build. She took part in it. It's done for St. Vincent with particular homage to the Kalina. St. Vincent does have still a large indigenous population all over St. Vincent, but concentrated most in the north of the island. And their communities are the ones that suffer during the eruptions the most because they have to be evacuated. They were called the Caribs by the Arawaks, but they refer to themselves as the Kalina or the Karina. There are about 19 different dialects, so words vary. Take a lot of pictures. You're very welcome.
Thank you.